Why do I always forget setting spray? Get it together, Mimi. Hey everyone, it's Mimi and welcome back to my first video of 2018. I am so excited for 2018, guys. I'm not going to be rambling for a long time. So by the title you already know what this video is about. I bought some brushes at the drugstore and the beauty supply store. I have a bunch of brushes and a bunch of new stuff that I'm going to show you guys before I start. Basically, I want to know if store brushes are any good. So guys, to be honest, I've only ever tried drugstore brushes. I think the only high-end brushes that I have is a brush set that I got from Elizabeth Arden a few years ago. So yeah, so the first set I'm going to show you guys is this brush set by EcoTools. I like that it comes with beauty blenders and it has like a little cute little, what is it? Is it a makeup bag? Yeah, like a cute little makeup bag to hold your brushes in there as well. So I think this is really cute. The second brush set, and I think I showed you guys this set in a previous video. So yeah, this is the Cala. This is the Rose Bliss brush set by Cala, and yesterday I went to the beauty supply store and I picked up these brushes, and these brushes are by the brand Moda and it's from their metallic lines. So I got two crease brushes as well as a highlighter brush. I was really excited for this brush because I don't have a highlighter brush. You guys know I apply highlighter with my Real Techniques brush. And I also wanted to get this one in gold, but they ran out of gold, so all I have is the silver one, which is okay, I'm not complaining. So I am going to try to do a look with all these brushes. Since I did not pick up a angle brush, I did my brows off camera and I primed my eyes off camera as well, guys. Picked up a new Sacha Buttercup light powder at the beauty supply store because I ran out. I also picked up this cute little contour kit from BeautyTreats, and I think the packaging is gorgeous, guys. You guys know that BeautyTreats is one of my favorite beauty supply store brand, and I buy a lot of their products and I've only had one disappointing product from these guys. So when you open it up, you see there they have like the highlight, blush and contour shades as well, and it shows you in the ad how to apply it, and I think this is really cute. So I'm gonna do a look with this. In my last video, I hope you guys watched it, but my last video I did a full glam look using drugstore products. However, the only product that I used in that video that wasn't drugstore was the highlighter. So a friend of mine inboxed me and recommended that I get the Milanin highlighter strobelite. So I picked this up, so I'm going to use this in my look as well. Again, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to open this set up and get this stuff out of here. Okay, so these are what the brushes look like. Okay, so this is the Cala brushes. I can't wait to start using these. Oh, it feels really soft. I'm gonna start this look off with the Moda brushes because I'm doing my eyes first. I always do my eyes first. So I'm gonna start with the Moda brush crease brush, and I'm using my Tarte Rain Forest of the Sea eyeshadow palette. Okay, so this brush isn't as soft as I wanted it to be, so I'm gonna try the Cala crease brush and see how this performs. Okay, this feels a lot better on the eyes, guys. So the Cala crease brush is blending my eyeshadow a lot better than the Moda crease brush. This brush is like really hard. It looks like it's gonna be soft, but it's really stiff, guys, and yeah, I'm a little disappointed. But I'm not giving up. I'm gonna try the Moda super crease brush. This one feels just as hard, guys, but we'll see. Okay, so this Moda brush, the way I feel like it's just grabbing the skin on my eyelid and pulling it. It's really uncomfortable and I don't like how it feels at all. So let's try the Eco Tools. Okay, already this feels a lot better, but still not as good as the Cala brush, which is weird. I'm getting a lot more flexibility with the Cala brush. It's spreading the product a lot further than the other brushes. So I've had this eyeshadow palette for a while and I do use it. However, I haven't featured it on my channel ever. This is like the first time, and the reason why I'm using it today is because this eyeshadow formula is one of the hardest eyeshadow formula to blend. I don't recommend this palette for beginners at all. When you do a look with it, the look comes out looking great in the end, but there's something about the formula that I don't like. So I went ahead and wet the sponges. So I'm supposed to apply the foundation with this brush and then I'm supposed to blend out with this brush. So let's see how this works, guys. This one feels really soft, guys. I really like the texture of this one. Even after I have wet this one, it still feels a little hard. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this one, but I'm going to try, guys. And the foundation I'm using today is the Hudabeauty foundation, because I feel like I want a lot of coverage with this look. Oh yeah, this sponge is performing really well, guys. So usually I apply this foundation with a brush, and I'm using this. This is the first time I'm applying this foundation with a sponge, and I can tell that the sponge is picking up a lot of the product. So the coverage that I usually get from a brush is not there. However, it's still pretty good coverage. Now I'm going to attempt to blend this concealer out with this sponge right here. Wish me luck, guys. Guys, this sponge is not working. This sponge is way too hard. Oh my god. If you keep blending, it is going to blend out eventually, but this sponge is so hard, guys. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to use this sponge. Okay, so we're not fans of the sponges, guys. Guys, this sponge is so bulky and awkward to use. So let's try to apply the powder with this sponge. Okay, so this one is better at applying the setting powder under the eyes. Okay, so I'm excited to use this brush. I'm gonna use this brush to powder the rest of my face. I'm gonna use the same powder because I don't feel like getting up to go get another powder. Oh my god, this brush is so soft. I love this Cala brush. Okay, so far I'm really pleased by how the Cala brushes are performing. So I'm going to jump into the Eco Tools set and I'm going to grab this brush. Now this brush is a dual fiber brush, and on the box it did say, so on the box it says that it's an all over powder and bronzer brush. So I'm going to go into that BeautyTreats contour and sculpt palette. Now I'm going to go with this color because this color is more neutral tone. This one is like really red, and I feel that this one will perform a lot better as a blush. on my skin tone than an actual bronzer because it has a lot of red in it and I don't want to be looking like a beetroot. Okay, so this brush is performing really well, guys, and you gotta be careful because it will pick up a lot of product. So I didn't get a brush for contouring the nose, so I'm going to go back into that Eco Tools and I'm gonna use this eyeshadow brush to contour my nose. Going back into that Cala brush set, this is a angled blush brush and I'm going to apply my blush with this one. So I'm going to take this pink blush. Already I'm liking how this brush feels on my skin. Oh my god. Moving on to highlighting, I'm going to use this Moda highlighting brush and I'm going to use the Milanin strobelite in the color number 2. I'm going to go ahead and dip the brush in this highlight. This one is definitely a winner. I love how it applies the highlighter. Okay, I got one more brush from Eco Tools that I want to try, and I'm going to use this brush to highlight my inner corners. So this is a look, guys. I'm going to be really honest with you guys. Now, I'm going to start with the brushes that I'm gonna start off with the brushes that I'm a little bit disappointed with, and I have to say that I'm really disappointed with the Moda brushes, especially the eye brushes. The highlight brush worked really well, so I'm gonna keep this brush and I'm gonna be using this brush a lot more often. However, I don't think I'm gonna be reaching for these brushes. Honestly, I didn't like how these brushes performed, so I wouldn't recommend them. I got 5 actual brushes from the Eco Tools set. I used these 3 and I'm really happy with them. I like how this one, and I think I'm going to be happy with the other 2. These brushes performed okay. They weren't amazing, but they were great, and I'm not a fan of this one particularly. This brush is way too hard for blending, and I even had a hard time applying my setting powder with this brush. Sponge. And this sponge is really soft and I like the texture of the sponge, but it's a little bit bulky. It's a little bit bulky around the edges, so it's kind of difficult to set your under eyes with this sponge. However, I do like it and I'm going to use it again. And the winner of this first impressions goes to the Cala Rose Bliss brush set. I'm really impressed by the way they performed. I do have a couple Cala brushes that I've had for years and they are really good. I thought the color and the packaging was a gimmick, but guys, these brushes really perform really great, so I will recommend that you get these brushes. If you can only afford to get one set, I would highly recommend the Cala brushes. I'm really impressed by the way these brushes performed. Please subscribe. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I want to do a giveaway on my channel when I get to 1,000 subscribers. So guys, please subscribe, please share my videos with your friends and your family. And yeah, that's all for today, guys, and thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys. Happy New Year. Bye.